Be sure to include this in your discourse with others, for it is essential knowledge for those who wish to see all things in their proper perspective. All in all, there is a formidable enemy among the people, and we say this to continue what was said before. In times like these it is apparent, within as well as without, there stems from beings across the land, monuments to testify to the completion of mankind in its efficacy to rule unhindered by the powers that be. We see this thoroughly demonstrated in ports and lands that have heretofore been depleted of life-giving sustenance in favor of that which marks the death of civilizations that have come before. It is without doubt that man has effaced himself in view of those who would say otherwise, and it is naught relieved from the premise of do-good-ship. In the aftermath of these times we say you will see much unfolded to disturb even the most noble of heart. To this end we advise the following. Hold tight that which you relish and consume, for in the days to come it will not be available for your use and sustenance. Be careful who you mingle with, for those who are against those certainties put before them will mock and put before you a steadfast glance of insecurity that will hinder their progress. Be aware of those things that abruptly end and have no method of proof about them. These things are planted for consideration and should not be sought out, for there is no truth to them. An honest assessment of that which is needed should be thoroughly thought out, for when one needs something that isn't there, all hell may break loose. Inasmuch as we have forewarned you many times already, it seems that the message is not getting through, for these are times, in spite of best efforts being put forth by some, that will need a clear mind within which to operate. The stakes are high, the relevance is undisturbed at the deepest levels, and all those in favor of a better land upon which to dwell would do well to consider the facts put before them. It is not important to deny or succumb to any situation within which you are found. Its precepts are those in which you find yourself, are often those which have crept up about you. Deal with what you have and judge not another, for their fate is their own, and making light of another's situation brings danger to all. If you see before you that which is known as holograms in the sky, know not what they indicate and presume the worst. Know these things are pre-planned for your demise and view them in that light. There are bursts of energy hitting the planet at this time that will clearly show the methods involved in this treachery, for there are those involved who would do harm in a moment's notice and feel it best to distract from that which ensues from other endeavors. It sets a precedent in a way for other occurrences to being manifested on your planet, in the hopes that all will forgive the treachery so far incurred by all who inhabit it, for we see a time when all is said and done, to include that which others keep hidden in their beings, to include all others about which is presently non-inclusive, for brothers of one are brothers of all, and it seems to provoke much disturbance on their psyche as to why all these things are occurring. In front of that are those who wish for nothing more than censorship all around, and this will in effect dampen their efforts. Be it known beforehand, in these times lay the keys to forbearance and a multitude of offers to free yourselves from that which you know to have greatly harmed the human spirit for generations. In this way we say it is of no avail to continue to wonder how this all will be done, when in fact, it was ordained long ago by powers far greater than you can imagine. We have seen this occur in the light of time and encourage all to move forward into their place of being for all involved. It behooves all to know and notice changes as they occur, and know that a finer and more prosperous existence awaits them on the other side. but this must be met with closure of that which presently impedes all action otherwise, and it is said once accomplished the road will be open for further exploration into unknown territories in all manner of expression. Don't take lightly that which is wrought silently to disturb your places at this time. Know when involved with predecessors of the darkness that what you find is your own reflection, waiting to be healed from within, and these things can be done with focus and determination on your part, and in this way it interferes with all humanity's errors in thinking. Perhaps it is best in these times to forego that which is entertaining and of little value, for when these start to crumble nothing will be left for reference to encourage forward movement. In these times recognize that which preempts the situation of loneliness and despair, to encourage those left behind in kind fashion. Be it known in advance, while the iron is hot so to speak, that aforementioned tributes to those who have encouraged others to survive will be met with regulated scorn inappropriately. In the wake of existence gone mad, we say cheer up, for there is much coming to rejoice about. It is important to consider this as things move along and forward to completion.